Welcome to Driving with Sophomores. I'm your host, Ava Ainsworth, and my guest today is Kimber McCoy. Today we will be talking about what she is doing to be ready to take her driver's test next month. How are you preparing?
Um, I have been practicing my parallel parking at the middle school between the cones. I've done that just once, so I have to practice that more. And I get an opportunity to drive to work and home from work every week. I work at Gymkhana. I'm a gymnastics instructor, so I'm there for about 5.5, 6 hours. So I get the chance to drive when it is sunny outside or if it's raining or snowing. And then I get the chance to drive home when it is dark. And I also have been trying to find the buttons in my car, use my wipers, find my parking brake, high beams, fog lights, and I've also been practicing just regular parking, pulling into spots not too close to cars because I don't want to hit them or anything, but backing into spots, parking beside near cars, and also backing down into my driveway and parking there.
What are you the most nervous for on the test?
I am the most nervous for knowing where all my buttons are. I don't really know where my fog lights are yet, and my mom just got a new car, and that's what I've been driving. So she doesn't really know where all of them are, so I have to look at my manual and find out where everything is. But that's what I'm most nervous for, and then I'm also most nervous for parallel parking because I've been doing it good, but I haven't been under pressure, like needing to do it perfectly, so I'm most nervous for that too.
And what kind of conditions have you driven in?
I have driven when it's sprinkling outside, pouring rain, snowing, sunny, where I needed to wear my sunglasses during the nighttime and on the highway. Okay, if I ask you some questions about your driving,
Yeah.
how are you preparing?
So I drive to work. I work 4 days a week, so that's kind of a lot of time just going there. And I always go to Starbucks on the way, so I get practice going through drive-throughs with other cars. And I also drive when I go out to eat, so I'm parking. And my dad lives in Bridgeville, so I can practice driving on the highways there and just getting in different scenery and more of a city atmosphere. And then I also have a driving instructor, which we can talk about later.
Yeah. What are you most nervous for when you take your test?
I'm most nervous for probably just the things that give you an automatic fail because I forget stuff a lot, especially my parking brake. Like yesterday I was pulling out and I forgot to put it down and my brakes start screeching. And I don't know, sometimes I just get stressed out and I start I don't know, I just start turning on a red light and stuff like that. So I'm just nervous that it'll stress me out and that's when I'll mess up.
Yeah, what kind of conditions have you experienced when you have been driving?
I haven't really gone in the snow or anything, but I've gone in the rain. I've gone when it's sunny out. I haven't really gone in the nighttime that much, but I've been on the highways a lot and in the city too. I've driven down there with my driving instructor.
Yeah, so getting more into your driving instructor, how has she been helping you?
So I usually go once a week, sometimes twice, and we go out for usually about an hour. And she picks me up from school, so I practice driving out of the school parking lot and everything. And then she usually takes me down to cities or on highways. I'll get on the highway and off a few times, so I practice all of that. And then also in the cities, I practice switching in all the lanes because it's a little bit different there. And then we also go to parallel park.
Yeah, what are some things that you don't like about the driving instructor?
um I mean, the only thing that I don't really like is I guess she's a little bit mean sometimes, but like other than that, it's pretty helpful. There's not really any downsides to getting a driving instructor. I mean, it's probably expensive, but I'm not paying for it. So
Yeah.
that's not really a downside for me, but I mean, that's probably part of it. Thanks for listening, and make sure to join us next time when we talk more about driving with sophomores.